the Willies out of Barcelona. Here we go with the boys with the bats on their shirts.
And they're not really that tall, but sometimes it appears to be that way, especially Jeffrey Kondogbia, who has been reborn in Valencia. Yeah. Parejo dropping a little bit deeper. These are two teams that like to play 4-3-3, but have adapted this year. Valencia with Parejo playing deeper. Coquelin sliding in quite nicely as we take a look at the bench, and it is a talented one, even though both of these teams are missing several players. The former Madridista and the longtime legend from La Masia. Jasper Cillessen, the best backup in the world. Well, he would be in the running and has been nearly unbeatable when it comes to his cup play. Once by Espanyol, but they did bounce back. And again, it will be the four in the midfield. Rakitic in his deputy role for Busquets, and Andre Gomes out of the hospital and back into the starting lineup. On the bench, Yerry Mina. Speaking of injuries, Gerard Piqué, some reports had him out for about a month. Maybe instead of 4 weeks, it was not even 4 days. But Yerry Mina awaiting his debut. Alberto Undiano gets us underway. The Blaugrana to the right. The white.
Congestion of players. Great ball again, Busquets.
Messi sweeps it in and drives into the challenge and draws the foul.
Knifes a ball right through, and he's got 3 players on him. By Crook, it's Paulista that comes across with his machete, comes his way.
Messi strides, lifts it, punched away by Domenech. The hometown goal.
Not quite the power, and of course without control, which he gets there, but he goes down, gets it.
Kondogbia appears to be okay after that early collision. Gaja. Rodrigo off woodwork. It was over Cillessen, but not under the bar.
Fabulous jackknifing header and a brilliant ball played in. They're in here again.
Coquelin with his tightrope walk, and then the volley from Gaja goes high.
Cillessen absolutely sees this one covering and pushes it high with his eyes, and they'll love this one. Great ball played in over the distance from Gaia, and a lovely touch header. He gets his big bushy eyebrows on this one nicely and directs it beautifully over the top of the keeper. He doesn't get a touch on it. It's beat him, but his big white skinny friend,
that header from Rodrigo with Zaza out there, all of a sudden you're one defender further down. Iniesta.
Brilliant
and Suarez
ball.
Can't bring it down.
He brings it down all right.
Through the legs of his former teammate, but doesn't count if you can't complete.
Lead.
Zaza funneling through, settles, help on the left, and it's just off the heels of Sergio Roberto. What a play against the two center backs. Now Cillessen called into action.
He is gone.
Driven in by Messi. And that one is pushed wide with the eyes of Domenech.
He's already taken 100 pictures, freeze-framed it in that wonderful cerebral camera of his right here. He knows where the goalposts are. Nicely.
Inside for Suarez. Gets the shot, but not much on it. And Jaume Domenech with the save.
Rakitic again.
Montoya. Rodrigo. Flag stays down as Umtiti slips. Rodrigo top of the 18. Coquelin.
Good ball.
Caressed.
Magic.
Kondogbia tries to get around Gomes, and he hits the net, but outside the post.
It addles past him, but what a ball that is. And he cannot turn the corner.
Won this tournament. In fact, it's the last time in any competition they have beat Barcelona at Mestalla 2008 on the road to the Cup. Suarez weaves to his left, across, and then ripped in at the back post by Coutinho. Instant offense off the bench on the score sheet, and Barcelona practically punches its ticket.
Magical bump, Suarez. This is wonderful play. And he picks out the back man, and it's the substitute who absolutely explodes and breaks the heart of the Valencia. Valencia fans, but it's a brilliant piece of skill from the Uruguayan to set up the Brazilian. Again, Suarez, this time he flexes all the complexities of the game and he bends them to his will. Right here, skedaddles past the defenders, and then it's absolutely magisterial ball curved around. This is Suarez at his absolute best. The Liverpool connection, ex-Liverpool. The Scouser is fed beautifully, coming running in with the intimidating directness of a torpedo, and he guides this. And Messi can hardly believe his eyes. Look at the angle that he's got, Phil. It's absolutely brilliant. Dominic does everything right to cover the near post. Surely there's no way Coutinho can get it in. Mount Everest stacked on top of Kilimanjaro now for the Bats.
First goal for Coutinho and 8th assist from this man, Suarez. In for Messi, deflected. Nice from Dominic. Off the hands of Montoya. No penalty awarded. It's just going to be a corner.
And genuinely tremendous football from Suarez again. Picks out Messi, who stabs at it. And they get a little fortunate here. Montoya comes across. It'll be a very harsh handball. The ball comes right into him, and the flash.
And you can see Marcelino a bit deflated himself.
Understandably, his team performed probably as much as they could in that first half.
Loose in the 18, driving in Soler, tried to caress it home.
Steps through it nicely, and he tries to avoid the forest of players in front of him. Good push off from Zaza into Sergio Roberto. You can see why he's going for that bottom corner. Steers it wide.
Parejo in the middle.
Nice.
Sneaks it forward, looking in for Guedes. Left for Zaza. Back into the middle. Guedes in a header just over Cillison again.
A lovely footballer, this Portuguese man. Lovely player. PSG property still, but intricate and visionary.
A little sloppy on the slip from Gabriel. Suarez with Messi. Messi sliding in. Gabriel still in play. Back for Rakitic, left foot, and now Garay, who was hurt on that earlier challenge, takes it in the thigh from Rakitic, whose follow-up shot goes wide.
A great breakaway. Suarez holds up his run, waits for Messi, gives it, but this is a wonderful challenge coming across. Absolutely tremendous from the Brazilian Paulista. Here's the hit, first one from, and then he gets a second one, and Suarez says, feed.
You'd figure the nation's capital for the Nations Cup. Nice from Guedes, leaves Roberto in his wake, sends it across, headed down on the goal line. Cillison to deny Gaia.
Magnificent save, and they are lining up to kiss Duchy. Jasper spreads himself out, green octopus style. Guedes magic. Beautiful ball flighted up. Zaza backs away and
trying to spin on Umtiti is Vieto. And the big Frenchman gets it away. Quickly, Coutinho.
Header by Busquets, actually headed it back towards his own goal.
Suarez steals it away, refuses to go down.
Magic.
In for the open, Rakitic, who rockets it home. 2-0 Barca. Suarez, again, the master on the assist.
Again, Valencia facing a broken bottle that is called Luis Suarez. He keeps his feet beautifully when he looked like Bambi on ice when he got the ball, but he evades the challenge and then calibrates and then recalibrates. Again, look at this. Once he gets going, Suarez showing better balance here than a one-legged man trying to stand up in a hammock. He does it brilliantly, and Blondie arrives by stealth with his hush puppies on, and then detonates with extreme prettiness and prejudice.